Hey guys, Jay with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick pre-market video for August 22nd.
Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today.
Here looking at the SPXP full complex. First thing to know, we have kind of a double transition range going right here, and again right here. We're at the top of the bottom transition range. SPY looks to be up at 442 pre-market. So maybe we're making our way towards this 44.50 key strike to the upside. However, keep in mind, complex is both out of the money and in the money put dominated, so not super supportive of a sustained move higher. To the downside, 4,400 is kind of a key fulcrum in the complex, as Paul likes to say. So below 4,400, inclined for 4,350, then 4,300 if we get some kind of sustained move lower. However, keep in mind GammaEdge ratios, it's pretty extended to the downside thus far. So that takes care of the full complex. Moving on to, we'll look at 0 DTE here real quick. So again, fairly balanced expiration today. 43.50 key level to downside, 44.20 key level to the upside. We do have some positive deltas. So as we progress up, potentially this could be supportive for today in isolation. However, once you get above 4,300, we start to be fully, in the money put dominated again. To the downside, we talked about 43.50 then 4,300. These are the same key levels. We just talked about in the full complex. Again, we do have some pockets of positive delta nodes, so be cognizant of that. Moving on to tomorrow's expiration here. This just looks messy in my opinion. Wide and loose transition zone. Downside levels is going to be the theme. It's consistent the whole time. Really not much positive deltas anywhere. Negative put, out of the money and the money put dominated. So again, not a ton else to say there. Now locally, just rounding out the rest of the week. Here we go. Again, kind of got this double transition zone going up here, then again right here. We are sitting just right at the transition zone. Not a ton else to say really. 44.20 is kind of what this structure supports. That's where we have the delta node there. To the downside again, levels remain the same, 43.50, 4,300. And then moving on to, we'll look at the full complex here real quick. So again, the full complex, really not a ton to say. In the money, out of the money, put dominated. Again, we do have some positive call deltas, right, kind of in the belly where we're at right now. However, what is that? Over 44.25. Again, put dominated below 43.50. Put dominated in 43.25, 4,300. Then looking at the so here is the landscape view. You can see puts dominating calls. Just another way to visualize that is if we look at the I just want to show you guys the GammaEdge ratio real quick. So again, we got the GammaEdge ratio. It's at 0.6. It was at 0.6 yesterday, turning up slightly. So again, maybe those puts are starting to come off. That'll help, kind of propel us higher. Just the nature of in the money, out of the money puts. So it's closed. Dealer's response can close out their short hedges, buying pressure. Anyways, it's where we kind of tie in tick to. So tick yesterday. Kind of an uninspiring move higher. I'd still consider this kind of in the consolidation range. Did have a little bit of buying pressure, but net selling on the day. New lows outpaced new highs. So again, while we did get a good move higher yesterday, we kind of telegraphed that with open mic. You can see the dominance of puts to the downside. There is some fuel, obviously, for kind of a one-off kind of ripping move higher. Really nothing in the structure right now tells us that any kind of move higher should be or should expect to be sustained higher. And I think sustained is kind of multi-day, multi-week. But again, important to obviously keep in mind what tick is doing. It's kind of the best real kind of indicator that we have. Along with that, vol U and vol D. If any kind of upside strikes are being targeted consistent with those levels we talked about. And then again, we'll look tomorrow, see if any put erosions, and we start to see kind of out of the money call speculators come back into the market. So with that, best of luck out there today, and we'll see you in the Discord. Bye.